Yo, before we get this video started, I thought I would recommend watching this video as well. It's a video I made about 3 months ago. Everything in it is extremely informative and extremely good, and it 100% will help you rank up on top of this video. And yeah, but anyway, though, like and subscribe. It takes a couple seconds, and I'm a small content creator, so it genuinely means so much if you could. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right. So, how do you rank up fast? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you a guide slash a game plan on everything that you need to do in order to rank up significantly fast. I've done this personally myself, and every single time I've done this, I'd say I've probably done this about 6 times. And every single time that I've done this, I have ranked up drastically, and I've seen a extreme improvement in my own gameplay. Now, I've been playing competitive games for about 10 years, and I've been an Overwatch coach for about 3 years, where I've helped hundreds of people rank up. So now let's talk about what I'm referring to and what I do in order to rank up and how you can do it yourself. Well, it's actually very simple and it's very easy, and I'm surprised a lot of people don't do this. But the reason why a lot of people don't do this is because they've never learned the easy way to rank up. So, overall, how do you rank up fast? Well, let's start off with prepping to rank up. This is something that is crucial that everyone will do if they want to rank up super fast and to see improvements. In order to rank up fast, you need to understand the game and you need to be warmed up. This is extremely crucial. So many people just log on to Overwatch, log on to Apex, log on to any game that they play, and they just instantly start playing. They don't rank up, they don't see any improvements because they're not actually learning how to rank up. So, what do I mean? So, what's the game plan? First off, let's talk about aim training. Aim training is extremely important before you play any games. When I go to play and rank up super fast, I'll spend anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour aim training every single day before I even play the game. And the reason why I do that is because I want peak performance. Now, realistically, you really actually only need probably about 15 to 30 minutes of just aim training, but you do that every single day and you'll see a drastic change in your aim, and that drastic change is extremely beneficial for you to rank up because you want to play at that peak performance. Now, moving away from aim training, another thing that I would arguably say is by far the most important way to rank up super fast is by watching educational content. Now, by watching educational content, I'm referring to roughly around 30 minutes, but there's a certain way that you want to go about it. And that certain way that you want to go about it is exactly what I'm about to explain right now. So, within those 30 minutes to roughly around an hour, I want to say, you're going to be wanting to be doing certain things while doing that. First off, it's picking the right video. So, is that video of your hero or is that video of educational content that you might not know about? For example, if it's a game like Overwatch or Apex, an educational video about the hero that you want to learn or the hero that you mainly play is extremely crucial. Extremely crucial. And spending 30 minutes to learn about that hero is extremely important. If you don't do that, it's going to be extremely hard to rank up. Now, how do you get the most information out of that, though? Well, the way that you get the most information out of that is by grabbing a pen and a paper, which I've explained in previous videos as well, in writing down how they overall positioned, when they use their abilities, when they use their ult, or just overall how they played. Watch everything that they're doing until that 30-minute hits on that YouTube video, and I promise you, you will learn so much off from that. The number one way to rank up is by watching content. If you want to rank up and understand it faster, you have to be writing down everything that they're doing. It's extremely important. If it wasn't for that, I would be not as good as I am today. Like, I can't explain how important it is to just simply sit down with a pen and paper, watch 30 minutes, and write down everything that they're doing. It will change your perspective of the game drastically. It's an extreme change. Now, moving further on, let's talk about VOD reviews. So, aka reviewing your gameplay. Reviewing your own gameplay is extremely crucial, but you have to have a level head while you're doing it. You can't be like angry, you can't do it right after you lose, because if you do that, then a lot of times you're going to be having a massive ego. And you got to drop the ego when you're VOD reviewing. I do it still to this day where I drop my ego every single time I VOD review. When I feel like I could not do more in the moment, I oftentimes take a break or I keep playing, and then later in that day, once I'm pretty much done playing the game, I'll sit down and I'll review my own gameplay and I'll figure out what could I have done more. What could I have done more? What abilities should I have used that could have got me a kill, that could have prevented me from dying? What did I do that got me killed? Did I use my ult good? I always consider those things, and if you need further understanding of it, once again, you can write it down using pen and paper is extremely important. I I can't say enough about how important that is. It sounds so basic, but it's very important. Extremely important. But yeah, so once again though, games that you think you couldn't do more on, preferably two of them. You sit down, you watch that replay of that game, and consider everything that you've done. And as well as, while you are playing the game too, I want you to, every time you die, think about what caused you that death. Because about, I'd say about 8 out of 10 times, or 9 out of 10 times, the majority of the times why you died is because of a mistake that you made in not your team. So once again, VOD reviews are very crucial. Reviewing your own gameplay is very, very huge. Now, moving on to the last thing is getting coaching. Now, this isn't for everybody, but getting coaching in reviewing your own gameplay that you lost on can be extremely beneficial. Now, if you preferably, this is just like an optional one that I'd recommend, but oftentimes having somebody who's a higher rank than you explain what you did wrong and explain how you can rank up further is extremely important. It's extremely important. But once again, though, it's optional if you don't have money to do it, or for example, you can also find people who do it for free. me, I do it for free. Um, my Discord is in the channel description. Yep, I do coaching, Overwatch coaching. Yep, Sweat Earth, Coach Sweat. I've coached hundreds of people, like I said in the beginning. Yep. But yeah. Anyway, though, coaching can be very important as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. 3 things that you got to do that help you rank up extremely fast. It's 3 basic things that nobody takes advantage of. First one being aim training for 30 minutes every single day. That 100% will help you improve. Then watching educational content, that's the most crucial thing. Knowing how to do it the correct way, though, is even more crucial, as well as reviewing your own gameplay and comparing it to higher ranked players, seeing what you need to do better in what you're doing wrong, as well as maybe a little bit of coaching if that's for you. If it's not for you, I totally understand. But yeah, it's very simple on how to rank up. And to further show that this strategy works, I'm going to be playing Ana as soon as this video comes out for a week, and I'm going to be using this exact strategy to show that you can rank up extremely fast doing this. I think currently right now I'm Diamond 2 on Ana. I haven't really played a whole lot of support since season 20, I want to say. So I'm going to redo this, and I'm going to try again, and I'll show that it's possible to rank up super fast. Within a week, I'm hoping to aim towards high GM to maybe even champ. That's my aim. That's my goal. And if you guys want to watch it, join my live streams. I'm going to be streaming every single day for a couple hours, and then I'll end stream, and then I'll keep playing for a couple hours. And yeah. But anyway, though, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.